It's estimated there are some 20,000 ethnic Chinese people living in and around Birmingham. A new exhibition's been put together to chart their history, and our reporter Amy Cole joins us now from way up in the Cube overlooking Birmingham city centre where the exhibition is being launched. Over to you, Amy.
Well, exactly. The launch of the exhibition is happening right now, and it marks the culmination of a year's hard work by the Chinese Community Centre in Birmingham, which has been finding out and hearing personal stories of those who have lived here in Birmingham and how they came to settle here.
Married for 60 years, Chi Tai Fung and his wife Ni Chi Tang are Vietnamese Chinese. When war broke out in Vietnam, she and her husband escaped by boat to Hong Kong. They came to Birmingham in the early 90s and over the years have learnt to adapt to local life. At 91 years old, Ni Chi Tang has noticed significant changes.
I've lived
in the UK for a lot of years, 30 years in total now. Birmingham has changed a lot, unlike before. Couldn't even find Chinese people before, and now there's a lot of Chinese people. Shops as well, have everything here. Transport, streetcars have changed as well.
The couple's history is being featured in an exhibition called the British Chinese Heritage Project about Chinese migrants who have come to live here over the past 60 years. Among them is the Chinese catering tycoon Woon Wing Yip. He arrived from Hong Kong in the 60s, where he founded his supermarket chain. He says attitudes towards Chinese people have improved.
The local people, the English, they've been to Asia for holiday. They changed their way of thinking slightly. A lot of them, now you got a TV, you see Hong Kong, you saw Singapore, you see Bombay. But in the old days, people asking, where is Hong Kong? Do you got buses?
At the Chinese Community Centre in Digbeth, they're rehearsing for the opening of the exhibition. The centre's received more than £35,000 from the Heritage Lottery Fund for the project.
This is a very important project for the younger generation because lots of these memories and lives hasn't been recorded in the past. Through this project, we'll be able to make the record.
Preserving memories to inspire and inform future generations.
Well, I'm joined now by Wei Lu Li, who's helped coordinate this project. Now, we heard in my report how important it's been for younger generations. You yourself are in your 20s and you've been helping to collect these stories. How have you been inspired by what you've heard?
Well, it's been an absolute privilege to be part of this meaningful project and leaving a legacy for the Birmingham city. This project was created to capture the hidden stories of the Birmingham Chinese community, and some of that is participants who are refugees and migrants who are now in the 80s and 90s with absolute fascinating tales to tell of poverty, of hardship, of determination, of grit, and it's been so inspirational. So it's really essential that we capture these stories before it's lost.
And how well do you think this exhibition will be received by the Chinese community who are actually living in Birmingham?
I mean, not just for the Chinese community, but I think it'll be well received by the public in Birmingham as well. The Chinese community have been in Birmingham and calling Birmingham home for over 6 decades now, and there are about 20,000 ethnic Chinese in the city right now. And there's not much more that people know about their culture and heritage.
OK, thank you. Well, it will be on at the Barber Institute of Fine Arts from Saturday.
Thank you, Amy. You probably can't see her, but she's up there on the 8th floor of the Cube while I'm down here, I'm glad to say, on terra firma at the BBC. Now, we're going to keep the Chinese connection going. We're going to go about, half a mile from here to the Chinese Quarter in the centre of Birmingham. Now, Ben Sidwell is standing there. If recently you've seen loads of people gyrating outrageous